the President tasked Secretary Perdue to organize a task force to study what really needed, what are the recommendations to make rural communities more prosperous. And so things like economic revitalization, job growth, quality of life issues, and increased prosperity for rural America are all the things that were looked at. Listening sessions were held across the country, and then a booklet was developed, a report was developed to the President, and I think I've carried it with me on other occasions, but certainly if anyone has not seen that, please go to the website or contact me or Andrew here up front, and we can make sure you get a copy of that. It's really the roadmap that all of USDA is following, and we're in the process now of actually accumulating the results of the past year and preparing a report that will go back to the President on the accomplishments so far. But the priorities that were laid out in that continue through 2019 and on into the future. So as a lender, hopefully I'm not telling anybody anything that you all don't already know, but it helps to sit back and think, no, why is this synergy? Why are you so interested in our programs? And certainly expanding credit opportunities is very, very important. Rural communities, we've spoken and met with groups talking about the need for more rural capital in rural America to foster new business growth, to help entrepreneurs, to strengthen those communities in the areas that they need, whether it be in any of the housing, the utilities, or businesses. We need you all as lenders to partner with us to expand those opportunities. Also to broaden the customer base and to reach more people to make a larger impact on those communities. And then also in portfolio management, there's an opportunity as a lender to increase your ROI, and we'll talk about that a little bit later. More of the benefits, I won't go into all the details, but there's so many opportunities that you all recognize and we recognize, and I think we always have to make sure that we focus on those benefits and don't take our eye off the ball, that what are we really doing here, and it's the impact on those communities. One of the areas that we would like to explore more to learn opportunities to enhance our programs, to streamline them, to make them easier for more of our lenders to participate in the secondary market is also a priority of ours, and we're interested. I appreciate the conversations you all have had in the last several meetings about the secondary market for our programs as well as the other ones. And so certainly that is an area that it can strengthen the lender's position and opportunity for more income. So again, not only the real reason the guarantees are here, and the real reason Congress has decided that this is an important program and our rural development has a role in helping develop our communities and aid in the rural prosperity is there also are benefits to our borrowers, your borrowers, and the people out in the community. Oftentimes they are able to receive longer payment terms. Sometimes there's full amortization, higher loan amounts, and competitive interest rates. Depending on each program, they're all different and all unique. And when we talk about combining programs or whatever, each program has its own specific mission. Congress is very explicit on what those programs are supposed to achieve. And oftentimes we have to, sometimes good business sense has to mesh with the mission that we've been given to operate those loans. Not saying that that's not good business sense, but we really have to think about the customer and those communities when we make decisions. Just real quickly, across all RD, this past fiscal year, we had the number of our rural development awards increased roughly 9% over 2019, up to 5,848 packages, programs, awards were given, whether they be grants, whether they be loan grant combinations, grant loans, or guarantees. More than 15 million people were impacted by these awards in 2017. And then also our Office of External Affairs sends out about 67 project announcements to Congress every day. So they wanted to hear what rural development was doing, and they get plenty of information. It's a pretty big project, but it's important that they understand what's happening in their districts, and they get notified of all awards and so that adds up to 67 a day, which is stacked together all the project announcements from 2018, which stretch out a mile. Pretty impressive.